What's up, Bowflex family? I am Amy. It is Monday, and this is your live 30-minute Kettlebell Superset Workout. So we'll see who is going to join us today. If you're here, let me know. Today we are going to go 30 minutes using just one kettlebell to work our entire body, and we're going to work in supersets. So a superset is just when we go back and forth between different exercises. There are different kinds of supersets. The kind we're going to do today is we're alternating between opposing muscle groups, so front and back, legs, hamstrings, back, chest, things like that. It's going to be fun. We're going to move quickly, and we will get some cardio and mobility in between. So all you need for this workout is space to move, a mat, and your kettlebell. I'm going to be using my Bowflex Select Tech kettlebell today, so I'll be alternating going up and down in weight. If you have that option, use it. Otherwise, just use whatever you have. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. So go ahead, make sure you have some space, make sure you have your water close by. We're gonna go 30 minutes, and we will go ahead and start just with a little march or jog. Let's just go ahead and get our body warm, waked up, and ready to go. Whew, roll those shoulders, waking up those muscles. Roll them to the back and to the front. And take those arms out and in. Open up that chest. Step it out, lean into it. So dynamic warm up just to get movement prep for the work that we're going to be doing today. Let's reach it down, reach it up. Here to here. Hey, Natalie is here in Minnesota. Thanks for joining us, Natalie. You can let me know if you're here. Let's take it up and down. Little hinge at the hips. So we stretch through the back of the legs. And then let's reach it down, reach it up. You can keep it just right here, or we're gonna walk it out onto those hands, nice strong core, walk it back. So that inchworm to really warm up through the spine, through the back of the legs, and to get that core engaged. One more. And walk it back. Just do a little alternating lunge. You can make it small where you're just stepping back. Just wanna open up the hip and the hip flexors. If you want, take that hand down, reach up, get a little extra hip stretch, and rotation through the back. And here. And last one right here. And let's take it flat back down. Jose is here. One more. Hold it here, roll those shoulders. Starting to feel warm and ready to go, right? Walking in, round it up, tap and reach across. So superset workout. Again, we are gonna be working opposing muscle groups today. So the way we're working is we're gonna be going back and forth between two exercises with minimal rest in between. So our first round through, we get 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, so a little bit more. And then we'll go to 45 seconds of rest, or 45 seconds of work, not rest, 15 seconds of rest, and then we'll take it to 50 and 10. So we got 3 quick rounds back to back, and we will decrease our rest time, increase our work time as we go, all right? So really gonna make everything feel it, but again, opposing muscle groups, we call this an antagonist superset. So they are helping each other, but you're switching between those exercises. Take them across, knee, and here. As always, I will give you different options, so work to your fitness level. Take the option that is best for you. If you're here and you're moving your body, that is all that matters. Stretch it out. All right, so go ahead and grab your kettlebell. We're starting with lower body, front and back. So you can probably go a little heavier on this. I'm gonna take it to my 20. So we're taking it here. We're gonna go start with a squat. You can have that kettlebell low, or you can hold it like a goblet squat, whatever is best for you. And then our second exercise is your very traditional deadlift. So it's just a hinge, keeping that kettlebell right in front. So squat for 40 seconds, deadlift for 40 seconds. We'll shake it out in between, and then we'll go through, we'll increase our time. Are we ready? Weight in the heels, shoulders back. Here we go. So dropping it low, bringing it up. So because these are compound movements where we're getting a lot of things working at once, you are going to be working quads, hamstrings, all through the lower body the entire time, but switching what our primary mover is, right? So on this squat, pretty quad heavy, right? We're going to feel that as well as glutes and hamstrings, but here, and then when we switch it to the deadlift, we're getting through the back of the legs, right? So opposing muscle groups, but they're kind of all working together. We have a lot of things like that, right? 5 seconds with this squat, get low, weight in the heels, 3, 2, 1, relax. So give your hands a break from holding the kettlebell in between. Hopefully that got your heart pumping a little bit. We're starting in 10, we're going to that deadlift. Remember to roll those shoulders back. This time, slight bend in the knees, but it's a hinge from the hips. So we're going through here, kettlebell in the center, here we go, 40 seconds. Keeping those eyes up, or sort of right out in front of you. So that's always a cue I give, because if you're starting to see too much of your shoes or your legs, you might be rounding in that back a little bit, but if you keep those eyes out in front, that's gonna help you keep a nice flat back. Pull those shoulders back. As you come up, we're squeezing through the back of the legs and the glutes. All the way through. And up. Nice good stretch, right? Especially if it's morning for you like it is for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, shake that out. All right, so we're gonna do that again, but this time we're increasing our time. So that's the other fun thing about today, is we're just going through, instead of going through several exercises and then repeating, we're keeping those 2 superset exercises, and then we're repeating more work, less rest to our squat. Here we go. So again, you really got to switch gears with your brain, and if you're able, I would recommend taking it to that goblet squat, because that'll help us get a little bit lower. It's also going to get our core engaged, because we're holding that kettlebell in the center. It'll get our arms working as well. Whew, if you got the heavy, probably feeling it. I know I am. Drop it low, bring it up. Gonna get that heart pumping a little bit more. You can also flip your kettlebell for that goblet squat. I actually kind of love that grip with this adjustable kettlebell. It's easier for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. You got 15 seconds to breathe. I'm gonna shake out my arms after that one. All right, we're back to that deadlift. Feet slightly wider than shoulder width, core zipped up, shoulders back, back of the legs this time. Here we go, 45. Up and squeeze. All the way down, up and squeeze. So there are lots of variations on deadlifts. Sometimes we have a little straighter version of the legs. Sometimes we bend. We get a little bit lower, but the motion is still a hinge, and as you come up, you're squeezing in the back of the leg, squeezing in the glutes. Really functional movement, because we do this movement all day long, right? I always describe this for me is picking my toddler up off the ground, right? So we're doing it all day long. We might as well get strong and functional with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, guys, shake that out. Hopefully you felt that a little bit more. Last round, if you want to go a little heavier, you can. We've got 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, starting now. Here we go. Drop it low, drive it up. What else can you do on this last round to get your heart pumping a little more? Can you pick up that pace? Can you make sure you're getting a little lower on that squat? Try to get lower with your hips past your knees. Maybe that's not in your range of motion. Maybe not today. That's okay. But if you can, get down there, drive it up. If you're holding the kettlebell goblet squat style, I want you to bring it close to your body, not out here so it's not pulling on your back. Whew, there's my heart rate. I'm feeling it. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo, get a little stretch through that. All right, team, I know. Doing quite the superset, all lower body, opposing muscle groups. Here we go. Up and down. Squeeze. Core is engaged. Flat back. Eyes up. Zip up in the core. When I say that, I want you to connect with the core. Gentle lift with that pelvic floor. Everything comes in. Keeping those shoulders back. Lower body should be getting a little fatigued because we're working hard. Keep breathing. Really connect up at the top. Everything squeezes. Almost like you're bringing your pelvis forward, but you're not arching, right? You just tuck it under just enough to connect. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, team. Rack that up. All right, let's get a little cardio mobility to shake that out. So since we got a lot of those hamstrings and those quads, let's go here. You're gonna tap it back in a lunge. You're gonna stretch it out. So you're opening up the hip to stretch the quad and then stretch it forward to get the hamstrings, right? You decide how low and how high you wanna go with it. Just get the mobility. Here we go, here to here. It's gonna be a little bit of balance, so don't worry too much about that. Again, we just wanna open up the hip. It's mobility, it's cardio. Get that heart rate up, and also get a little stretch. Take it here. Stretching out the arms as well with that nice big stretch forward. Keep it going. And if it's here, that works too. Flex that foot. Still getting it in. Let's go 4 and 3, 2, last one. Yes, relax. All right, quick sip of water. We're moving on to an upper body superset. Again, opposing muscle groups. I'm gonna take mine a little bit lower on my 12. So, watch me first. You can just tap it out while you're keeping that heart pumping. We're gonna get our row for our back and then our chest press. So our row, we're gonna go half and half. So first time 20 seconds, then 25. So rowing, half and half, flat back, staggered stance. Then we're bringing it down on our back. So it's a lot of up and down, but we can do it into that chest press. If you want to, you can bring your feet up into a tabletop to get a little extra core. All right, team, so go ahead and get set up. Oh, a little too late. Flat back, here we go. Bring it up, drop it down. So you're in the row, all upper body, but again, opposing muscle groups. So we've got our back and then our chest and shoulders in the front, right? Let's go 2 more. So remember this row, we're gonna switch your sides. Here we go. Bring it up, flat back. I know, our back is still a little bit fatigued from that deadlift, so really just pull in with the core for support. And breathe. This superset is gonna be a little trickier because we'll have to go down and up in between, but we love it. Last one. And relax. All right, so take it down into that chest press. Again, if you want, feet up in tabletop to keep a little core engagement. Otherwise, keep them down. Here we go. So straight up and down. If you have the option to go a little heavier on this, go heavier. These are strong muscles, both our back and our chest. So these are usually the ones we can go a little heavier than when we get down to those biceps and triceps. Breathe. Yes. Keep it going. We've got 10 seconds to go. Elbows in, press up strong. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it to the side. Stretch it out. Bring it back up onto your feet. Increasing our time to 45 seconds. So half and half with that row will be roughly about 22 seconds. So stay with me. Zip up in that core. Flat back. Here we go. Up and down. On this row, little checklist. Nice flat back from the top of your spine to the base of your tailbone. So not here. Making sure we're pulling that elbow all the way up, squeezing in the shoulder blade, not rotating in the torso, and then get the stretch on the way down. So here to here, one more. Flip it around, other side. Here we go. Again, same checklist. Flat back, top of the head to the tailbone, soft knees. Elbow comes all the way up past your body. Sometimes we just go here, but really try to get that full range of motion. Drop it down. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring it down, 45 seconds. So the nice thing is once we are done with these exercises, even though we're going back to back, then we're done with them for the day. So core engaged, here we go, 45, up and down. If that kettlebell, for some reason, is feeling too light, you can take it to one side, to a one-sided press, and switch at the halfway point as well. So it is up to you if you can keep it a little heavier between two hands. Also works. You are at that halfway point now if you are taking that option. Core engaged. Yes. Breathe. Navel to spine. Think about even just having your feet up like that, keeping the core pulled in, nice flat back into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up on your feet. Last time through, we've got 50 seconds, so 25, 25. Zip it up. Flat back. Let's finish strong. A little bit longer. Here we go. Take it up. Drop it down. Again, get that stretch out of it. Squeeze. Knees are soft. And down. All the way up. Call these our posture muscles. Really want to overwork the back. Make sure we're working the back because last one, switch your sides. We spend so much time sitting at our computers, looking at our phones, driving, all the things that pull us forward. So we really want to work the back of the body. Yes. Breathe. 10 seconds to go. Keep that core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Chest and back are done. To get a little mobility with that, let's just stretch out here. Arms wide and cross. So cross them big, stretch them out. And here. You can step into it. You can lean a little more if you want a little lower body. We are making our way through this workout. Guess what, guys? We're gonna get a swing next so we can build in some swings. And then we got a little bit of core, right? Take it here. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, let's take it to a kettlebell swing. So if you've never done one before, I want you to take it to that deadlift that we did in the beginning. I know the back of those legs are tired, but just keep it there. If you've done it before, remember we're gonna power back, drive it up. Heavier is better because it takes the arms out of it. Do what is best for you. Zip up in that core, shoulders back, hinge it. Here we go. 3, 2, power up. So it starts with a deadlift, it starts with a hinge, and then we power up through the back of the legs, squeezing in our glutes, right? And up, shoulders back, keep it going. Locking out at the top, and then letting that kettlebell drop. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work, team. Whew. breathe. All right, so we're gonna drop it down. We're gonna get a little bit of core. We're gonna shift our time a little bit for these last ones. We got our big muscles first for a little bit longer. We're gonna take it super basic into a plank. Join me here. Here we go, 40 seconds. So with these planks, we're gonna start with just the hold. As we go through them, we're gonna add on. So holding here, checklist for our plank. Elbows are shoulder width apart, not coming in here. What we found is that sometimes we internally rotate our shoulders. So take them here or here. Zip up, hips together, ribs together. Everything is pulled up and in. So think of tucking your pelvis. You're not here, but you're lifting in the center. 10 seconds. Squeeze in the glutes and legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Stretch it out. Good. So we're gonna keep it here. Abs and then back. So starting little swimming. We're gonna start small, then we'll take it together. So core engaged, eyes down, lift. Here we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So I want you to start super slow and small, and then as you're ready, you can pick up your pace. So we're lengthening through the fingertips all the way down to the toes, opposite arm, opposite leg. You don't have to get super high off the ground. You don't have to hyperextend that much. Just lift the shoulders, lift the legs just enough to get that tension through the lower back, also glutes and hamstrings, also upper back and shoulders, right? So keep it going. You got 10. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Stretch it back. All right, one more time through. We'll go 45, 45. This time, we're gonna add on. We're gonna drop our hips side to side into that front plank so we get a little extra obliques. Join me here. On your elbows, on your toes, knees to modify. Here we go. So start with just your hold. We're gonna drop the hips. We're gonna bring it up. Hips, down and up. You decide how far you want to drop down. If you want to keep it a little higher, that works too. If you can actually get side to side, you're just rotating just enough to really get those obliques involved, but we're still lifting up in the center. So keep it going. You got 15. Breathe. Take it here and up. Obliques and all through the core for 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. One more time with that swimming. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Take it all the way down. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Start slow. Then as you're ready, pick up that pace. Again, thinking about just getting your knees, your lower legs off the ground, and your chest and shoulders. Don't feel like you have to really hyperextend through that back as long as you're engaging the muscles, creating that tension. And if it feels like too much, you can just do the upper or just do the lower. That works too. 15 seconds. Squeeze. Keep breathing. Keep those eyes looking down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. All right, guys, we're keeping that set a little shorter because we'll get some core right at the end. Bring it up back to that swing, right? So same thing like we just did. We're taking it here and we're gonna swing it again. Modification, just that deadlift, shoulders back, hike it here, breathe. In 3, 2, 1, power it up. So on the swing, we're keeping it traditional swing. Chest level or below, we're not taking it over the shoulders or over the head because we're gonna keep it all in the back of the body. That overhead swing is very hard to get your form exactly correct, especially watching a video. So I always keep it traditional, which to me is more effective. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Good. Pedal those feet. All right, guys. So one more time, upper body. Well, I'm gonna go a little lighter. Biceps and triceps, and a little bit of shoulders in between. Oh, wrong way. All right, so grab it here. Zip up in that core. We're gonna hold it here, starting with just your biceps. We've got 40 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1. Looks like this. So biceps, triceps, and we'll add a little shoulders in that second round for both. Core is engaged. You're holding the kettlebell either here or you can flip it. Again, one of the things I love about my Bowflex adjustable is this flipped grip is a little more comfortable than a traditional kettlebell. So if that feels better for you, either option works. As long as you can curl all the way down up to the chest. And breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Relax. So stretch it out back here. 20 seconds to breathe. Now we're adding some shoulders and triceps. So shoulders, we're going up behind our head and bring it down. 40 seconds. Either grip works. Up, here, here, and down. Join me. Press triceps. If you have a heavier kettlebell and you're not super comfortable with the triceps over the head, just keep the press. You're still gonna get the back of those arms involved. I promise. Still getting a lot of upper body. Elbows close. If you are going behind your head, we're trying to keep them from going out there. Bring them in, elbows pointed forward. Extend it up. Shoulders, tries. 10 seconds to go. Yes. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Catch your breath. All right, team. So we're going to do it again. We're going biceps. We got 45 seconds this time. Wherever your grip is. Here we go. Take it up. Curl to your chest. Everything's engaged. All the way down, all the way up. Again, whatever grip is good for you. If it's here. And what I mean by full range of motion is we're not just here to here as we sometimes do on biceps. We're actually coming all the way in, all the way down. Even with the kettlebell, even though it's right there in the center as opposed to dumbbells, which we can pull by our sides, we still want to get all the way up, all the way down. 10 seconds to go. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Relax, stretch it out. And we're gonna go right, press and tries. Last one, upper body. Then we got a little lower and core. Go ahead, bring it up, guys. In 3, 2, press and tries. Up and over and down. Up, elbows in. So as you can tell, what is challenging about this format, especially the way we're doing it today, is we're really fatiguing those muscles, really fatiguing the upper body, working back to back. So pushing that muscle endurance as well as strength, super important to make sure we're getting cardiovascular endurance and muscular endurance, right? Last 10 seconds, then upper body is done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rack up that kettlebell. Little cardio mobility. I want you to stretch it back and tap it back. Just here to here. I know. Just little taps. Point those thumbs to the back so we get back of the arms and the biceps. Just so we can shake it out. Get that heart rate up. Hopefully it already is. We are almost done. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Good. Since we're here, we're gonna get one last core thing. One last leg thing. So let's take that kettlebell high. We're gonna alternate our lunge. We're gonna switch our kettlebell underneath. So watch me here. Here, hand it off and switch. Join me. I know we only got a minute to go. We'll go just a couple seconds over. You're lunging, handing it off, step through. And up. And up. Last push for lower body and cardio, then a little bit of core. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax, bring it down on to your back. We're here. Last push for core. We're going knees out, elbows out. Everything in, squeeze, join me, little lift, and up. Don't worry about the clock. We're gonna finish it out. And breathe. Again, those first 2 circuits taking a little longer because there are big muscles, getting a lot of things working, then taking them smaller. Breathe. 4 more, then we're done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take those knees out, take the arms out, get a nice good stretch through here. Nice work, team. Hopefully you're feeling strong and energized. Take those arms above your head. And breathe. Take one leg up. So grab either the back of the thigh or the calf, not right on the joint. Flex the foot, pull it in. Don't worry, you don't have to be super flexible. Wherever it is for you, just pull that toe down. We can do a little flex and point with our toe. Be sure to check out all of the other videos here on the Bowflex YouTube channel. Bree is going live tomorrow at 9 a.m. So we have Mondays with me, kettlebell and dumbbell alternating. We have body weight with Bree on Tuesdays. And we also have a ton of other videos, shorter videos, fit tips, workouts that you can get in a short amount of time, and quick ones as well. Cross it over, get a little hip stretch, as well as informational videos on any of our Bowflex products. So check those out, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know what's coming up. Other side. And breathe. Go ahead and roll it up. Sit forward, cross-legged, or here, whatever feels good for you. Reach those hands forward. Stretch that back. Just a few deep breaths into that. Make sure you hydrate really well after this workout and throughout your day. Thumbs back, grab behind. Thank you guys for joining, especially for many of us here in the US. It's a holiday, so I know a lot of you may be off work. Roll those shoulders. Turn it here. Little stretch back onto your feet. Pedal. Slowly round it up. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had fun. We'll do some supersets again next week with dumbbells. We'll probably mix it up a little bit, keep it moving. One big deep breath in. I'm Amy here with Bowflex with your Superset Kettlebell Workout. Have a great day, everybody.